Hello everyone and welcome to our video series on Learn German Grammar. In this video, you will be learning about the question word WELCH. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for learning German for free and in the easiest way. We offer structured courses for A1, A2, B1 and B2 and a variety of topics from grammar and vocabulary to common mistakes one can make in German. You can visit our page on patreon.com to get free worksheets, podcasts, transcripts, early access to our videos, and more. Fragewort WELCH. WELCH ist ein Fragepronomen, mit dem man nach dem Einzelnen aus einer Menge fragt. Es handelt sich um eine Auswahl. Sie können sowohl als Artikelwörter als auch als Stellvertreter eines Nomens verwendet werden. WELCH is a question pronoun with which one asks about the individual from a crowd. It is a selection. They can be used both as article words and as substitutes for a noun. Let's look at some questions. And here's the first one. Welche Staatsangehörigkeit haben Sie? Welche Staatsangehörigkeit haben Sie? Here you can see welche is like an article, hence together with Staatsangehörigkeit, it takes the first position. Let's understand when to use this question. Welches Kleid findest du schön? Das schwarze Kleid. As you can see, the question is being asked about something particular. Let's look at the next one. Welcher Stift gehört dir? Der rote. Here also you can make out from the answer that the question being put up is about something particular. In welchem Haus wohnst du? In dem linken. In all these three examples, we are using either welches, welcher, welchem. How do we get these forms? Let's get into the details. As you might have guessed, all this is dependent on the article. Let's first look at the masculine article. We'll also be looking at the three cases, Nominative, Accusative, and Dative, because the article changes with the case. Let's look at the first example with Nominative. Welcher Hut ist schicker? In this case, article for Hut is der Hut. So basically, welcher takes the ending er from the article der. Let's look at the answer. Der schwarze Hut. You can also just simply say der schwarze. Let's move on to the next case. Accusative case. In this case, Hut has to be the accusative object. There also has to be a nominative subject in the sentence. So here's the question. Welchen Hut findest du schick? Du is the nominative subject and Hut is the accusative object. Since Hut is masculine, in accusative it will take the article den. Welchen Hut takes the ending en from the accusative article den. The answer will be den schwarzen finde ich schick. Or I can simply say den schwarzen. Now let's move on to the third case, that is dative. In this case, Hut has to be either a dative object or a prepositional object with a dative preposition. So let's see what we have. Zu welchem Hut passt meine Jacke? Zu is a dative preposition. Hence, der Hut changes to dem Hut. Welchem takes the ending em from dem. As you can see, the endings for welch are the same as the respective articles in every case. Now let's look at the answer. Zu dem Schwarzen. Now let's look at the feminine article. If you know the feminine article in all cases, then this should be very easy for you. Let's look at the first one in nominative. Welche Frau ist deine Kollegin? The article for Frau is die. In this case, welche takes only the E from die. And here's the answer. Die Linke. Do remember that we are talking about here something particular. That means you will only use the bestimmte article. The feminine article doesn't change in Akkusativ. Hence we use the same welche. Now let's look at the dative case. Mit welcher Frau hast du gesprochen? Oder mit welcher Frau hast du gesprochen? In this case, we are using a dative preposition mit. The feminine article die changes to der in dative. Hence, Welch takes the ending er from the dative feminine article der. Mit der Linken. Don't forget to use the preposition here. Now let's move on to the Neutrum article. Let's look at the nominative case. Welches Buch ist interessanter? The article for Buch is das Buch. Welches changes es from the article das to es and uses that as an ending. Hence you say, welches Buch ist interessanter? And the answer is das Blaue. In the accusative case, just like the feminine article, Neutrum article does not change. Das remains das, welches remains welches. In the dative case, however, das changes to dem. In welchem Buch kann man über Dinosaurier lesen? Since das Buch changes to dem Buch, welches Buch changes to welchem Buch. The ending em comes from the dative article dem. The answer is in dem Blauen. Let's move on to the plural article, which is die. And here's the first case, nominative. Welche Blumen gefallen dir? The feminine and the plural article in nominative are the same. Hence, just like feminine article, die Blumen will give the ending I to welche. Welche Blumen? And the answer is die gelben Blumen. Or one could simply say die gelben. The accusative case, just like the feminine and Neutrum article, plural does not change. Here also we will use welche. Moving on to the dative case. The dative article for plural is completely different. It also takes an extra ending n with the noun. Let's look at the question. Von welchen Blumen sprichst du? Die Blumen changes to den Blumen in dative. Welchen takes the ending en from the dative article. Since the plural for Blumen already has an n at the end, there won't be anything extra. But if you were talking about, for example, Kinder, then there would be an extra n. In both the cases, den Kindern and welchen Kindern. And here's the answer. Von den Gelben. Let's look at all of them once again. For masculine, you would use in nominative welcher, in accusative welchen, and in dative welchem. For feminine, im Nominativ und Akkusativ welche, in Dativ welcher. Für Neutrum, im Nominativ und Akkusativ welches, im Dativ welchem. For Plural, im Nominativ und Akkusativ welche, im Dativ welchen, plus the ending en or n. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. To practice what you have learned, become a patron free of cost and download a free worksheet from our page on patreon.com. All links can be found below in the description. You can also gain access to our transcripts by becoming a $1 patron and to our podcasts by becoming a $5 patron. Danke! Thanks for watching this video. If you liked this video, do give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you still haven't. You can click on the bell to receive notifications whenever we upload a new video. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them in the comments section below. Tschüss, auf Wiedersehen!